So, hello guys, my name is Karen, and coming at you by the power of the laziness. Now, as I promised, this is the second video of the Phantom Forces gun guide, and today we're going to go over the An-94. Now, let's get right into with the damage. The An-94 boasts a pretty good damage at 32 to 24 damage. This means that you will kill in 4 to 5 shots. The range at which starts to drop is pretty early, 50 studs, and stops dropping at 120. Now the catch with this weapon is that it has not only two different rates of fire, it has two fire modes, and it is a really unique weapon. It's a single weapon. So let's get to why it's such a single weapon. Now the fact is that this weapon is by default a 2-round burst weapon. Yes, I said 2, not 3. 2-round burst. Now what's so special about it being 2-round burst? This weapon was created to shoot to shoot the first 2 bullets of every trigger press at 1800 RPM, which is the fastest in the whole game, and it allows the weapon to shoot 2 bullets while only feeling the recoil of the first one. That means you'll shoot 2 bullets at the same target at almost exactly the same point at which you were aiming at before you feel the recoil. So that 32 damage turns into 64, and you only felt the recoil just 1 bullet. That's amazing, right? You can match your button. You can match your shoot button, your left mouse button, while in burst fire mode. You just keep spamming 2 rounds at 1800 RPM. And remember that you kind of have to, not just tap, but just hold the button for a bit, so you can shoot the 2 bullets instead of just shooting 1. That's because of the recent changes on the burst fire mechanic. Or this is the one I like the most. You can switch into full automatic mode. Now, in full automatic mode, you still retain those first 2 bullets, those first 2 1800 RPM bullets. The same effect, everything stays the same, but if you hold the trigger, if you keep spraying, it will its rate of fire will go down to 60 after the first 2 bullets. So that's amazing, because at this way you can control your spray, you can control how much bullets you use, as mashing the button at range isn't the best thing. So that's that. It has the common magazine size of 30, and let's get into the best loader. Now the optic changes. Okay, my optics of choice is not defined. I normally go with the Coyote. That's my my go-to optic for every single time. But this weapon works good with any optic. Just get something. Don't use it with you're gonna suffer if you have not played this weapon. If you have not used this weapon, you're gonna suffer, because the iron sights are completely and utter crap. So any optic at all will do. I've used all of them, and all of them give me good results. But the best ones for me are the Coyote sight and the M145. As one of them gives me short range, a good short range precision, and the other one gives me range accuracy. So this weapon, the way I play this weapon, my personal opinion of the weapon is, this weapon is a really great weapon if you use it correctly. You have to respect the ranges of this weapon. You have to respect. You have to know. You have to just use this weapon and determine it just by, and you'll get the feel of the weapon, and eventually you're just determine it just from your own instinct, whether it's better to just mash the button, to spam those that 1800 RPM first 2 shots, or just spray with the 600 RPM, to control on your bullet consumption. So if I were to score this weapon from a 1 to 10, I will give it a 9 out of 10. It will be a 10, but since they made the change on the burst mechanic, it's really rough. So this weapon for me now, it's just usable in fully automatic mode. Okay, it just allows me to be more flexible, and it's just better overall. But that doesn't mean that it's not usable in burst fire. Burst fire is amazing. Is amazing too. It doesn't bring any good changes to the table except for the fact that you mandatorily only shoot 2 bullets instead of keep shooting. I kind of see it as a more like a it's more like it stops me. It's an obstacle for me. So I just always just press the V button as soon as I spawn, just to keep using a fully automatic bow. But hey, you can use it whatever the way you want to. So that's it. You got it, guys. That's the An-94 for you. I hope you like the video. As always, if you like it, leave a thumbs up, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Share with your friends if you desire to. So this was Karen, guys. I'll see you in the next one.